Wow, we've got some of the biggest influencers in the world showing up here. Freud Neues. Ich heiße Junaid Islam. Ich bin by Corey Gray. So Corey, thanks for pulling together this fantastic set of people from around the world. We're happy. We're the Smart City Council. So Corey, what do you want to first? What are your thoughts for 2024? And then more importantly, we've got some impressive people on the line here.
What I'd love to do, Junaid, is introduce Khalded. Khalded can give us an incredibly interesting perspective. Khalded is one of the more wonderful people I know in the whole world.
Thank you all. Good morning from West Bank, from Palestine. I'm a railway expert and lecturer with the Ziggurat, as well as an international speaker and thought leader in the fields of smart cities, smart mobility, and blockchain, with a background in lecturing and supervising students, particularly in mastery program. I'm passionate about integrating technology for sustainable urban development. I have been involved in multiple projects and training sessions focusing on smart mobility, blockchain, and autonomous vehicles. And we can say in general, like driverless technology. I am deeply engaged with sustainable and technology, working in an initiative like the latest trends in railway technology, hyperloop technology, maglev, high-speed trains, and the passenger counting system. Alongside my professional work, I actively support and help people with smart cities topics, autonomous vehicles, driverless technology, and offer advice, constructive feedback to universities, governments, and peers, while remaining flexible and adapting to new technology and opportunities over on worldwide, we can say. I am working full time with the CAF Railway Spanish Transportation Project company, and part time with the Ziggurat, which is like they have a very strong partnership with the SEC. I speak Arabic, English, and Hebrew. I am from Palestine and currently working in a project that involves both Palestinians and Israelis.
It's incredibly important. You're trying to work with Palestinians and Israelis together. We at Smart Cities really believe in the rights of indigenous people and Australians, Native Americans, but also Native Palestinians and Native Israelis. So thank you for your work. And
I'm happy to jump on. My name is Fanny. Many of you have met me because I am doing podcasts for the Smart Cities Council, and I am also currently working on the content management for the whole Smart City Council. It's a huge undertaking. Besides that, in 2024, I helped organize the APAC week, and especially the Youth Engagement Day, because we also initiated the Youth Engagement for Smart Cities Council. And I am very, very optimistic that we will do even more.
My name's Delton Chan. I'm an engineer by training, and I'm the founder of the Global Carbon Reward, which is a international climate policy. So this work I do is very deeply into the economics and theory of policy and all the intricacies of how to develop a policy that can operate correctly.
Who's making a cocktail in the background there?
I was just wondering that.
I was just thinking about that. It's both
right.
Delton has that influence on people.
Yeah, I know. The problem is now Corey's brain is totally unfocused now. Now that he knows you're in a bar, so Corey's brain has immediately shot off from smart cities to like, hey, can I get a drink too?
Let's talk about resources, Len. Let's talk about water.
Thanks, Robin, and everyone. And buonasera, buongiorno, buon mattina a tutti. My name's Len Costantini. I'm chatting to everyone from beautiful Queensland in Australia, in the same region as Robin, of Italian descent, but my family's now here in one of the, very beautiful part of the world, but so one of the driest continents on the planet.
Okay, so we hosted Corey over here in Dubai in the Middle East. IFSA has become the regional lead for SCC in the Middle East, and Holger, I'm sure he was going to tell us all about his trip to Abu Dhabi, where
I managed to make it. Again, my name is Holger. I'm the CFO at IFTSA here in Dubai. So we just joined Smart City Council this year, and
we focus on zero trust data. And in regard to smart cities, we're helping to provide digital trust. Yes, we just went to Dubai with Corey. I met Holger just this last week. That was a great week, great series of meetings about.
I hope you can hear me. I'll press on, hoping that you can. Nodding, great. Brad Seaman, VP of Education for Smart Cities Council. You know, I'm excited to be involved and have been involved, and seemingly I've got a new role, which is Corey's stepdad as well. But education, you know, has been mentioned many times already. It's critical for enabling everyone to have meaningful, fulfilling lives.
David Klingberg, who will solve the housing crisis in Australia in 2025.
You could start with the housing
Would you like
crisis
to
in
go next?
California. You could start with the housing crisis in California
There's
first.
there's a housing crisis everywhere, isn't it? Anyway, don't get me started. I'm a humble town planner and urban designer, and I've got an interest in smart cities through a offshoot for a company called Smart City Strategies.
Hey, thank you. So I'm John Krish from Omega Networks with Leon. So one of the you'd like to give thanks to Robin, Junaid, Corey for putting this whole thing together. That we joined Smart Cities in 2024, and what a ride and what a journey it's been. It's been a great opportunity to kind of meet all the people in Adelaide that we've met and made some really good partnerships with. So we're looking forward to 2025 and making some more partnerships and doing some more co-design. How are we going to?
Brinson, I've been working with Smart City Council Group for, I think, better part of 2 years now. And really over the last, 6 to 9 months, I've traveled, I think, following Corey to 12 different countries. We have had quite a number of somewhat exotic locations that we.
My name is Peter Dempsey. I am I help with accessibility across the state and the country. As a lot of you may know, Australia has a emerging disability system which is very complex, and I'm really trying to understand it and look to other countries for inspiration, because I'm sure that other countries have gone through a similar role or system. And
when you talk to people about aviation, everybody thinks about a big airliner going to some sunny places. But aviation, it's not only that. Aviation is always small services bringing mail to remote communities. And at that time, we worked.
Yeah, we've Gallagher's just joined Smart Cities Council in the last couple of weeks or month or so. But we manufacture security technology, and the way we operate is that we operate through a channel business. So we sell to security integrators, but we also get really close to our end users and help make sure that they're leveraging their investment. They're getting all of the good from our technology. And so we do primarily access control and intruder alarms and perimeter fencing.
From Wellington, New Zealand. We do a lot of work with the cities here, Wellington City and Porirua City, mainly around unifying infrastructure and really defining those security standards and policies that we want to implement across their technology, and also how they use the data. Recently, through the Smart Cities, we've met a whole lot of different partners, primarily universities, University of Auckland and Adelaide.
Here, also I'm the leader of Smart City Council Switzerland, and here it's not so easy to to find the companies and to say the companies, hello, we are here. So there's a lot to do, but we have started internal projects. That's the name is Products and Projects, and here that's a kind of round table with this possibility. We try to grab the companies.
I'm Emilia. Usually I'm based in London, but at the moment I'm in Poland, so at least 1 hour saved. It's not 5 a.m. It's 6 a.m. So I'm collaborating with SEC from late 2022. At the beginning, working for government for ARP, we kind of launched a project about integrated society through technology in Technology Park. And at the moment, I'm doing a research in London in collaborating with University of London, working on how inclusive cities can be using smart cities technology.
Again, my name is Andrzej. I live in Poland. I work with Smart Cities Council, I think, for about 4 years. And I'm based on electronic devices producing company. And we was cooperating with Corey for a long time in smart cities, smart street lighting.
I'm used to
All right,
team.
there you go. You look
Hello.
great. All right. So where are you?
I took my cap off, so sorry for my. I'm calling from Texas, Dallas, Texas, my home. And so we just joined the council a few months ago. I know we're still on the onboarding process, but what we do is we design and manufacture smart poles, right? So companies that have smart technology, they
Talk
want
to each other before the new year. So Corey, if no one else wants to say something, Corey, do you want to end this session?
I'll defer back to my stepdad, but I just did. I just really enjoyed listening to people for 45 minutes. It gave me a really different context on a year. Like it's so exciting to hear back from other people what they've been doing, and it kind of creates this overwhelming sense of, well, we are actually making a difference. Sometimes you look at what's on your to-do list and you look at next day and next week and you kind of think it's all piling up, but every so often when you look back, you realize everything that you've done, and in the context of this, you know, the potential for next year, from, as you said, from what Delton's doing to Khalded's doing to Anjay to Amelia to Pierre to, and we haven't even had our friends from North Africa on today, or France or Iberia or Turkey. There's just so much happening, but the interesting thing is to hear about it is actually happening, not getting talked about. So I want to thank, I kept looking at the clock about where people were in the Dallas, you know, the Texas really put me in context that people are up late or up early. I was glad to hear you're in Poland, at least, Amelia, not in London, because that was looking complicated as well. But thanks, everyone. So I want to specifically thank you, Junaid, for your time and effort and enthusiasm. I have a deep understanding of the level of commitment that you have in all the things that you're doing, and the time that you afford us is incredibly precious and valued. So thank you. To Fani, Brad, we didn't get to hear from Marty, our capital services lead. His partner has been in and out of hospital today, and he's doing something that I don't want to know about at the moment, helping her get ready for bed. But honestly, thank you, everyone. You know, I see you there, Anjay. For 4 years, you've backed our vision and mission, and you can see it all coming to life now. And it just means so much to me and a lot of us to have everyone's support and effort and care, and in many cases, love. So thank you, everyone.
Great. Well, thank everybody.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, great
Happy New Year,
season.
Merry Christmas all.
Right.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Vacation,
It's nice to
Corey.
meet
Thank
everyone.
you.
Look forward to working
Thank
with you.
you. Bye bye.
Merry Christmas. Bye bye.
Bye.